iPhone or Android? Which device will I be using in 2019? That's straight ahead. Welcome back, it's Alex from TECHAERIS.com, and I am going to talk a little bit about the iPhone and Android world in this video. Now, Android versus iPhone videos have been done ad nauseum, and this is not that type of video. This video is just simply about my uses and which device I think I may be going with in 2019. If you followed me for any amount of time on social media, and if you follow the website, you know that I use iPhone and Android. I use my iPhone as my primary device. Primary device meaning this is the phone that I use to get all my phone calls, text messages, do my emails, all my day-to-day stuff is done on the iPhone for the majority of the day. The Android devices I have, this is the View 20 in for review. I'll have a full review of this out this week. These are used as secondary devices, meaning I use them as a backup. If this one craps out on me, then I have this as a backup, and as well if I am using the iPhone tethering on my from Verizon here and I run out of data for tethering, I have a backup here. So my issue is, and it's been an issue for me for many years with iPhone, I've used iPhone for at least 8 years solid straight as my primary device. I used to be in the Apple ecosystem. I used a MacBook Pro, I used a iPad, I had Apple Watch, and I was very much deep into the Apple ecosystem. So using the iPhone made sense. Having the ability to get my iMessages and text messages on my laptop and throughout my devices was great. But now I've moved over to a Windows desktop, and I've moved over to using Windows laptops. And I've gotten rid of the tablets altogether. I don't use tablets at all anymore. Don't find a real need for them. So that being said, I am now almost Apple free in terms of usable tech. The only two things I have left now are the iPhone and the Apple Watch, and they work great together. There's no doubt about that. So what is making me consider this move? Why am I weighing these two options now? As far as a primary device, the biggest issue I've had with iPhone is the inability to customize the user interface. iOS is iOS. It's always been iOS. It's not changed. There have been a few aesthetic changes here and there as far as the look. There's nothing that you can do to make it look the way you want it to look. It looks the way Apple has it, and that is the way that you'll take it. So that has been my pull to Android, which I've always used. I come out of the XDA developers camp. I worked with a few custom ROM developers there, and we did some great work, and I love what you can do with Android. It's the customization is what I really love about Android. The functionality is what I really loved about iPhone, but the gap is closing here. So there are a lot of the things that you couldn't do with Android, you're able to do now, and that is really closing the gap and making me consider dropping iPhone altogether and going over to Android. And as of right now, I have three choices that I am gravitating toward: the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, the Samsung Galaxy Note 10, which is not out yet, but I reviewed the Note 9, Note 8. My wife used to be a Note user, and we've had plenty of Notes. They're great phones, no doubt about that. The Note 10, as well as the Google Pixel 4 XL. Of course, that's not out either, but the Google Pixel 3 XL is a fine phone. It's a great camera. There's a lot to love about that phone. So I am weighing my options this year, unless Apple does something drastic with the user interface and the user experience on iOS, which I highly doubt they will. I've been harping on it for years, and I know Apple is Apple. Apple will do what they want, and they will give you what they think you need. and that's not always the right method. Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at the Google Pixel 4 XL and the Samsung Galaxy S10 Plus, as well as the Galaxy Note 10, to see which one of these devices I want to get. But I'd be curious as to what your input is. Which device do you think I should get in 2019? Do you think I should stick with iPhone? Do you think the iPhone 11 is going to be that much better? I know that we're talking new OLED screens. They're talking a bump up in screen size to 6.7 inch on the flagships, and the low end, the budget friendly iPhone will be getting an OLED screen instead of the LCD. My thought here is keeping the XS Max as my backup phone this year and going with the Google Pixel 4 XL as my main device. So yeah, I am at a crossroads right now as to which device I should use, which platform I should go with. So give me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Give me some arguments to stick with the iPhone as my primary device, or give me some arguments to move on over and head to Android, one of those three. Or if you have other suggestions of phones that I should be using that work on the Verizon network, then hey, shoot me a comment down below. Let me know which device you think I should use, not which one's better. I mean, I think both ecosystems have their benefits. I like them both, and I will continue to use both iPhone and Android. The only difference here being I'm going to switch as primary devices. So the right hand is now, this year, could be using an Android device. This is the hand that will hold the primary device. The left hand over here will hold the secondary device. And that is probably, as far as I can tell right now, is going to be the iPhone as a secondary, and the Android will be a primary. So yeah, comment below. Let me know what you think. This is a short video. I didn't want to make it long. I put out a video yesterday. That is a giveaway, so make sure that you guys click the link down below in the comments. I'll put a info card at the top there. You will be able to enter for a Stealth Labs speaker backpack giveaway. It is an international giveaway, so make sure you guys enter. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and we will talk to you guys on the other side.